As we make our way north, I'll try and tell those who don't already know a little of this line's history. The Great Central Line came into being in 1897 when the Manchester, Sheffield and Lincolnshire Railway felt it needed to change its name when it built its London extension. So let's briefly go back to the 1840s and see how the MS&LR began. In fact, that was by the amalgamation in 1847 of another three companies. These were the Sheffield, Ashton-under Line and Manchester Railway, the Sheffield and Lincolnshire Junction Railway and the Great Grimsby and Sheffield Junction Railway. The HQ of the new MS&LR was to be Manchester London Road. The first board meeting taking place on the 6th of January 1847. 2.5 years later, a line between Liverpool and Grimsby was complete and a special train carried the directors along its whole length on the 16th of July 1849. So as the new MS&LR expanded, its tracks crossed Lancaster, Yorkshire, Derbyshire, Nottinghamshire and Lincolnshire, with its main route being the Woodhead route crossing the Pennines. This was the most direct route from the cotton mills in the northwest to the coalfields and steel industry of the Midlands. We're drawing nearer to Loughborough Central now, and once again the sidings are full of stock. Up ahead is Loughborough Central Station. It's where the GCR's headquarters is based, and most people who visit the line tend to start their journey from here. The station has an island platform and the buildings have retained many of their original features. A unique feature you can see here is the glass canopy over the stations. It's the longest you'll find on any heritage line. Loughborough Central was featured in many films, two of which were Shadowlands and Goodnight Mr. Tom. There's a lot to see here at Loughborough, so let's get out and have a look around. D5185 is of the Class 25, nicknamed the Rats, because they literally got everywhere, doing passenger as well as freight work. D5185 was built in Darlington in May 1963 and was the last mainline locomotive to be constructed there. Next we see an electro diesel number 6003. The idea for a dual-powered locomotive was considered and rejected before the Second World War, to be revived again afterwards, and in 1956 design work began in Brighton for the first electro diesels. The order to build the first 6 prototypes followed in 1959. In 1962, E6003 reached 100 miles an hour on a test run between Ashford and Tunbridge. From the GCR list of locomotives we learn D8048 is a visitor here. Built in 1965 by Brush, D1705 was one of 5 locomotives to have the 12 LVA-24 V-shaped engines, and these are known as the Class 48. The engine was replaced 4 years later by a standard twin-bank engine, making it a Class 47. It had a checkered career that started in Sheffield, later moving south to Stratford, London, finishing once more in Sheffield. It was finally withdrawn in July 1991. And here's another brush. She's a Type 2 built in January 1962. And here's the 1961 Class 45 again. D4067 is a Class 10 built in Darlington in 1961. 73156 is the last of the Doncaster Works standard locomotives. It was built in 1956. This is the cab of the Oliver Cromwell, the last Britannia 462.